Hello everybody, today I got my Zeomorpher out. Yes, my Zeomorpher, because it's morphin' time. Wait, I can't morph if it doesn't light up. Let's try it one more time, shall we? It's morphin' time, 05 red. Well, let me show you what's going on. And if I said that wrong, let me know. It's been a long time since I've seen Zeo. So when I found this originally months ago, literally it's been months ago, this was all corroded. Battery acid everywhere. Last time I showed this, I told you it was my relic morpher because of it. Well, what I didn't know is how relic it really was. So the battery acid's still actually inside there. And of course, when I take it apart, and because I'm just holding it together, what did I find? A wire disconnected here. And these two wires here that is actually supposed to be here, disconnected. Now, I'm not too sure if I disconnected these when I opened it up. That one I'm not sure about. Okay, I might have done that. But this one right here runs from the battery to this little connection, to this little pad right here. You can zoom in or whatever if you want to look at it. Simple fix, really. It's just a soldering job. Put some solder here and attach it there. You know, it's not a big deal per se. As long as maybe it is a big deal. Okay, so it's a little more work than I thought. I just had this piece right there flick off. Now that's supposed to be gold like that. But that means all these terminals are probably going to be really corroded, because those are corroded terminals from the battery. I have a lot of work ahead of me if I want to fix this. So, question is, should I fix this? Or should I just throw it back together and say, you know what? It's from 1994. Is that what it's from? I believe it's from 1994. 96 is from 1996. It's been a long time since I've seen Zeo. So this is from 1996 according to the back of this. 1996. I don't know if I can get that in the shot. But I could fix this. I do know how to solder. I never thought I would have to solder a Bandai toy. My morpher, my original morpher, even though the batteries are pretty dead in it, still light up. Still plays every once in a while. But that one's going to be a project that I'm going to show soon too. I'm just going to spray paint it gold, put some new stickers on it, and yeah, that's something totally different. So, question is, should I fix this? Would you like to see me fix this? If so, leave a comment in the description. Not the description. I'm sorry, guys. Leave a comment and let me know if you want me to fix this on screen or not. I don't have a good camera to show you guys me soldering it. I do solder. I do guitars. I play guitar. I solder guitars, okay? Guitar pickups, volume knobs, pots. Electronics I have not done yet, exactly. But that's going to take a lot of work. So, up to you guys. Do you want me to do it? Show you all the cleanup and everything? Or should I just throw it back together like I said, put it on a display shelf and say, I got a Zeomorpher from 1996. So right now, I'm just going to put it back together. And we're going to call it a day. So, yeah. You know what? I'm going to do it right now. Right in front of you guys, just putting it back together. So first of all, this spring just fits in here like so. The reason I'm going to show you this is because I know someone in the comments or something's going to be like, well, how did you put it back together? So, anyways, there's a little tab right there. That actually pushes on a button up here. So you got to actually get this into place. Like so. So as you can see, if you look carefully, there's a button. See that little switch right there? So that goes like that. It barely sits there. And then, yeah, I don't really like that too much. Something's not right there. Am I missing a piece? Just something come out? Oh. Maybe. Okay, anyways. If I did, I'll find it. And this just kind of snaps right back on place. So this makes sure that little LED light right there hits that middle spot right there. Like so. And see the door sits on it now. If I hold my thumb in the back where the battery is, it'll open, close. So that's what you want to make sure that that actually stays open and closed. So now I got 3 screws to put in the back. So, and they're very small screws. One goes here, one goes up there, and one goes on the very bottom. Now, when I first before I even opened this, I thought to myself, well, there couldn't be that much wrong with it, right? Yeah, was I wrong? Was I wrong? I never thought I would see a PCB board. Oh, one thing, guys, if you're ever working on anything that has screws, go counterclockwise until you hear that. Did you hear it? It's a pop. And then go back in the other way, because that way you do not mess up the threads. What was that? Something else fell now. You don't mess up the threading of the screws. So again, one more time for demonstration purposes. You put the screw in. Now this one's a little bit longer in depth, so it kind of sucks, but okay. So we got one more screw to go for the main unit. And you know, they're tiny screws. I mean, they're like really tiny. So you just gotta be careful, and please, 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 please put them in a place you can re-find them. Don't just throw them on a table, because you might lose them. And I think they're all the same screw. So again, you know, you always want to turn counterclockwise so you can hit threads, because you don't want to re-thread your screws. And you want to do this with all the screws in this thing, because especially when you got an old project like this, an old morpher, old computer board or whatever. You don't want to be trying to get this all put back together and find out later on, well, I stripped the screw head or something. See, now it's put back together. So I got one more screw to go. I'm just gonna make sure all these are tight, because especially this bottom one, because as soon as you put the cover on it, you won't see it. So here's the cover. And you know, nowadays toys have nothing like this, in my opinion. So all this looks good inside. See, all this is nice and clean. So I knew it wasn't the battery terminals. Those were cleaned up really nice. But then, you know, and that was the one thing about Bandai. They made really good products. Hasbro does too. Especially when it comes to their morphers, as far as I can tell. I haven't heard anybody complain about the morphers. But they haven't brought out a Zeo morpher yet. They haven't brought out the Master morpher yet. But anyways, and yes, I do have the wristbands that actually go right here. I do have those. But yeah. So again, be careful with the screws. This one has screws. I don't know why this one has screws. This, they could have just left it alone, really. I mean, they really didn't need screws. They could have just mounted it. But there you go. Everything works perfectly. It's morphin time. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. If you like this video, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on my next video. And remember, it's morphin time!